What is up, everybody? I am Josh Soleil, and this is Marvel Contest of Champions Summoner Showdown, brought to you by Kabam. It is a 9-week tournament, and this is the first week of it. I cannot wait to get started. Let's show you how we got here today. Check it out. We brought together a group of heroes to compete in the ultimate battle of skill and power. We've summoned 27 players from across North America. 9 weeks, 9 players advanced to New York Comic-Con to compete live in the grand finale showdown. Each game features challenges specially crafted to test our summoners in all their skills. The entire contest will be hosted by our team of Marvel experts and presented by Kabam. So get ready for Marvel Contest of Champions Summoner Showdown. What's up, guys? I cannot do this by myself, so I brought a Marvel expert, Ryan Panagos, aka Agent M.
That's me.
That's you.
Hi.
So this tournament is the biggest thing we've ever done. What is it like to see this lift off?
It's really cool. I mean, I've been working with the people who make Contest of Champions for so long. I remember actually going for the launch of the game, like watching them, the whole team get excited, and the day they basically turned it on and went public. It was exciting, it's thrilling, and to see where we've gone over those couple of years, and here we are now. Amazing.
I love that. All right, guys, but we are also not alone. We have Langston Belton and Brian Grant in the booth. Guys, how you doing over there?
We are doing fantastic. Like you heard, it is me, Langston Belton, joined by the Brian Grant. We're excited, man. We're excited for this tournament. How you feeling, Brian?
I'm feeling good. I'm excited for this. We've never seen anything like this for Marvel Contest of Champions before. This 9-week tournament leading up to Comic-Con.
Oh, listen, and it's going to be a steep challenge. So let's break down the rules. Let's break down what you're going to see in this tournament, because there's a lot to go through. We want to make sure that you know everything that's going to happen. So you can follow along at home. You can have your scorecards. You can have maybe some brackets. I mean, we'll see how it shakes out over the tournament. So, of course, this challenge is going to be a 3-minute speed challenge. Our players are going to have 3 minutes to defeat the Merc with the Mouth Deadpool. The winner will be decided by the fastest KO time. Now, let's say some people, two or more contestants, tie on a fast defeat time. The winner is going to be determined by who has the highest remaining hit point percentage. Now, let's say all the contestants lose. Deadpool's tough. That might happen. The player who survived the longest in the fight is going to take home that win. Now, all these things might happen because Deadpool's fun house, it is a house. I don't know if it's full of fun, Brian. Break down why it's going to be so tough.
Oh, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun for us, and it's going to be fun for Deadpool.
I think so.
And it's probably not going to be so fun for the competitors here, because this Deadpool is absolutely stacked. He has plus 200% attack and health. He has a plus 200% recovery node, which is going to affect both forms of Deadpool's healing. And what's going to be most noticeable to our players out there is that there's the aspect of Chaos node, which every 10 seconds you're going to see the health bars from our players and Deadpool just swatching back and forth. And there's also the Tranquility node on top of this that players are going to have to watch out for. Tranquility is the gray debuff timer that you see under Deadpool's health meter. And every 20 seconds, all buffs, all debuffs for both players are going to be wiped out, along with their power meters.
All right, so much to look forward to, so much to contend with, so many times and seconds and percentages to remember. Now let's get it started. In order to do that, let's take a look at our first competitor for Marvel Contest of Champions, Summoner Showdown. Hailing from Cary, North Carolina, mysteriously joining us from parts unknown, it's Chunky B. He's a gamer with a heart of gold. His most used champions are Captain America Infinity War, Omega Red, and Killmonger. According to him, he just plays for fun. Serious competitive fun that might make you want to punch walls when the serious fun goes south. And his trademark move is frantically trying not to get hit. Patent pending. Get ready for Chunky B.
All right, we are joined by Chunky B. You are here at the Marvel headquarters in New York. How does it feel to be here?
Man, it's crazy. It's a great place. We've been looking around, and I took no pictures, I promise.
Would you steal?
Don't.
Just to...
I would have stolen something by
Don't look
now.
at my bag. It's my personal property. It's not okay for you to look at.
Awesome. We have a 1-minute warm-up match. Go ahead and get that started. Who do you feel like you're going to choose?
I've been thinking about it. I think we're going to go with Infinity War Iron Man.
All right. Go ahead and start that warm up. Ryan, give us the rundown on Iron Man, like Marvel facts.
Like for the 50 years of history of Iron
of
Man?
it.
Sure. Let
We
me
need
start
details,
back.
please.
He could do it. He could do it.
No, I mean, Iron Man's one of, obviously, the most iconic characters. And this armor, that we see in Marvel Studios Avengers Infinity War, is sort of that, like, nano armor, which is really cool, makes for a lot of fun stuff in the films, but I think it works really, really well in Marvel Contest of Champions as
Yeah,
well.
the design is gorgeous.
Yeah.
So Chunky B, why Iron Man, if you don't mind me asking?
For this particular fight with these nodes, he just kind of feels right. Aspect of Chaos can be a big pain, so we're flip-flopping health as we go through the fight. Tranquility is going to be a little bit odd, and his recovery is super high. Iron Man can take a beating, and towards the end of that beating, he kind of auto-stuns the opponent, and maybe I can get lucky and cheese something there.
I think you will. I think those are great things. Go ahead and get that warm-up started for us. I'm curious if he's going to take a lot of damage early on for hopefully that HP flip. So we'll find out.
Yep,
There he
so
goes.
a lot of damage early on.
Yeah, there we go. Check box right there. Remember, you have 1 minute for this warm-up. We'll see how he does for the final match as well.
Oh, waiting for that regen. Oh, see, that was a smart tactic. I like that.
There we go, that automatic stun right there, but that HP is switched.
Come on, come on.
Do you have a favorite Iron Man suit in the comics?
It'd probably be Scarlet Centurion. I just love the look of it, the color scheme, everything about it, and it just fits the 1980s Iron Man style.
Nice. All right, he wants that HP switch coming up. There it is at 14%.
Oh!
12 seconds left in this warm-up. He's doing great, though. All right.
3,
2, 1. All right, go ahead and pause and get. He almost did it in a minute. I love it. Go ahead and quit fight. That was wonderfully played. Wonderfully played. You still have 2 minutes remaining, but that was just the warm-up.
He's a little more defensive than I want him to be, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's all right. You got one last one coming up. Are you going to stick with Iron Man?
I think so. Why not give it a roll?
All right, Langston, Brian. Looks like Chunky B is sticking with Iron Man. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
Okay, sticking with Iron Man Infinity War. He did really good, did a lot of damage, like you talked about, that aspect of chaos coming into play with the swapping bars. Break down, what do you think our boy Chunky B's chances are?
So I think Iron Man is a great pick here. You can see he almost did it in the warm-up alone. So if he can just repeat that when it actually matters, when the pressure is on, then he'll be good to go. Have a good chance of taking home the victory here. Iron Man has a couple of benefits in this fight. One is that he does have a lot of defensive capabilities. When you do drop below 15% health, like Chunky said, you have this auto stun factor, and that is going to save you, especially when you're trying to play risky with the aspect of Chaos Node that is going to be flipping around the health bars. And then there's also a heal block ability on his heavy attack that you saw Chunky try to apply to Deadpool. And like Chunky mentioned, with Deadpool playing a little bit passively, a little bit defensively, it's not always that easy to get the heal block. So we'll see how it goes in the real match.
Yeah, so it looks like boy Chunky B is going to pick power over like speed and technique. He's going to try to overpower Deadpool and then wait out that aspect of chaos to kind of maybe get the advantage so that he can take advantage of just so much slim life. But then we get that healing from Deadpool, which kind of like evens things back up. So
Right.
It's time to get started. Let's go back down to the gaming lounge and get things started with Josh, Ryan, and Chunky B.
All right, Chunky B, this is the final match. It's all on the line right here. Are you ready?
So you're saying to get 3 more chances?
Yeah, we'll give you 4. How about
All
that?
right, cool. I'm down.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, fight! We're gonna check out Langston and Brian for some live commentary.
Okay, here we go. Iron Man Infinity War starting off. Break out the first 10 seconds. Here we go. Already taking big damage.
Now you can see he's intentionally, I think he's intentionally getting hit at least, to bring down his health bar, because 10 seconds into the fight, the health meters are going to flip around, and
Here
there
we
we
go.
go.
There
Now
it is.
Deadpool's down to 30%, but they are going to flip right back. You
Oh.
can see that heal block did prevent Deadpool from gaining a lot of his health, and now Chunky's just trying to lay
9
on
hits.
the damage.
Well done.
Looks like the Tranquility removed the heal block, something that Chunky's going to have to watch out for. And he's already, he's quite low himself, so he's going to need to rely on that auto block, that auto parry to stun Deadpool. But he's doing great so
Great.
far.
Yeah, he had Deadpool down to nearly 2%,
Here we go.
1%.
All right.
Well done. Iron Man Infinity War. Chunky B has done it. We're going to check his time to beat. The fight duration was 43 seconds. That was good.
That was fast.
That was really good.
That was fast.
So I don't think any of these fights are going to last the full 3 minutes.
No.
This is going to be, I think it's going to be real quick. I think it's going to really come down to time. I don't know if it might come down to like damage or the most hit percent. But let's go back down to Josh and Ryan with that post-match interview with Chunky B.
43 seconds, setting the bar so high. Chunky B, like, could you have done anything differently?
I shaved some time off of that. There was a few places that didn't go the way I'd like it to go, and I think faster might have been the key. But we'll see. I mean, good luck to the next guys, but I should have been faster.
I think you did fantastic. I mean,
That was too nice. No mercy.
No mercy. You said I had 4 more chances, though, so I'm
I
okay
said
with
nothing.
it, so.
He's the liar.
I mean, you're wearing the Loki shirt, so, great job, man. That was awesome. We'll see how the next competitors do. Langston, Brian, go ahead and tell us how that last match went down.
That was incredible.
Right?
Right out of the gate, the first competitor, he's really putting that pressure on the other two that are going to follow. And now they know the time to beat. Question is, can they do it?
They do it now. Let's put you're in the shoes of the other two competitors. You've just watched Chunky B go. Are you sticking with power? Are you going to look for another power character? Or are you going to maybe think that maybe a different way is the way to go?
Well, there's a couple different options here. You could go and try exactly what Chunky tried here and just try to do it just ever so slightly better. But you could also go with an option that really stacks on the damage faster than Iron Man can, because Iron Man, he's great for this challenge. He has that defensive capability that's going to keep you alive. But there are champions that hit just a little bit harder. So our player is going to take that risk and go for someone with a little bit more firepower. Or will they try to just repeat the magic that Chunky did?
Yeah, well, he did good. So listen, let's check it out. 2 more competitors to go. Let's check out competitor number 2 for this Summoner Showdown. Let's do it. Coming to us from East Hampton, Connecticut, it's the Duck Slug, playing with the combined strength of a duck and the agility of a slug. He loves Contest of Champions because it reinvigorated his desire for the stories and characters of Marvel. His most used champions are Venom the Duck, Aegon, and Wasp. And his catchphrase is, "I can do this all day." Get ready for Duck Slug.
All right, we have Duck Slug here at Marvel HQ. How does it feel?
Oh, this is incredible. It's like a 12-year-old me's dream come true, and it's still a dream.
I'm 28, and it's my dream's coming true.
Aw, sweet babies.
Thank you. All right, so you have a 1-minute warm-up match. Who are you feeling you're going to choose?
I'm thinking Nick Fury.
All right.
I don't really know him too well, but I think he's a good answer for this.
Well, he knows him probably very well.
No,
do you got?
I don't. I've never met Nick Fury in my life. You disavow all knowledge of Nick Fury at all times.
He has a shield badge and everything. All right, go ahead and choose.
All right, let's get in there.
Go ahead and start that warm-up match. Choose that character. So, Ryan, with Nick Fury, can you tell us some awesome, cool Marvel facts about Nick Fury?
So in the comics, this is actually Nick Fury Jr., but if we're looking at the MCU, this is the only Nick Fury we've ever known. There's an interesting, amazing history of Nick Fury, going back to Stan Lee and Jack Kirby and those incredible early SHIELD comics. It's wild.
My first introduction to Nick Fury was the Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah. Very cool.
I like that too. All right, here we go. 1 minute on the clock. We'll see how he fares. Duck Slug, here we go. Doing a lot of damage up front, not going into the defensive mode.
This is the warm-up, though.
It's a warm-up.
One kick, though, is like half the,
Nick Fury's out.
the health.
Fury is furious.
Oh, it's never again.
Oh, gets to the last second. Misses the big special.
Yeah, but see, smart. He's coming in there. He's got the tactic. I love the block. Nick Fury's shield.
Yep. All right, 18 seconds remaining. Oh, but that
look at
regen,
that
that
so
regen,
quick.
like, woo. Oh, it's all right, just the warm-up, just the warm-up.
All right.
So, do you feel like you're going to keep with Nick Fury?
I think so. I just need to figure out some of the timings there and
Interesting.
feel that out.
All right, Nick Fury, Langston, Brian, looks like Duck Slug is keeping Nick Fury. What are your thoughts?
Okay, Fury was in fact furious. Also, nice to see the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. has an actual shield, which is very cool. You know what? I'm going to say Nick Fury, not who I might go with based on that fight. What do you think, Brian?
It's an interesting choice. I think the reason why Duck Slug is going with Nick Fury is because Nick Fury, he basically has an extra life in this game. You have to take, Deadpool's going to have to take down Nick Fury once, and then you'll see Nick Fury's health just kind of shoot up, and it's going to slowly deteriorate and drain over time, but that's the time where Duck Slug is looking to kind of lay on that pressure and take out Deadpool. But you heard him say it, it's an issue of timing. The other issue here is that tranquility node. Now, when it says Fury is furious, he is
He is,
furious.
in fact, furious.
He does a lot of
He's
extra
already mad
damage.
because Yuri has one eye all the time. So.
He does a lot of extra damage, but when tranquility hits every 20 seconds, that's going to take away his furious buff, and well, he's not going to be so furious.
You know, he calms down a little bit. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really interesting seeing, like you said, that node, that tranquility node, kind of negates most of the abilities that most of these champions would use in any other fight to overtake the competition. So we're going to see. We're actually going to go right back down now to the gaming lounge to get this match started. It's time to see what Duck Slug can do.
All right, Duck Slug, 43 seconds you need to beat. You had a warm-up. You didn't do so hot, but now we're trying to see how you fare. I'm rooting for him. I want to. You get
Sure.
the Deadpool
Little
class
psychological
bonus.
warfare in there, though.
I'm going for the risky strategy. I need a quick time. So.
Yeah. All right.
I like it. You're wearing a Thor shirt. We saw a Loki shirt. You're gonna bring a little
so, yeah,
might
the-
to this.
The Mighty Brother. I like that.
3, 2, 1, fight! Langston Bryan, guide us through it.
Say it. He needs a fast time here to compete with Chunky B. And wow, he's
already
already
down to 7%. This might go real quick.
7%. So okay.
Oh, there's
all
that
right,
shoot
the
like you
second
said,
life.
yeah.
And unfortunately, he did not get the timing he was looking for on the aspect of Chaos node. He was hoping to have the health meters switch before taking his first life there.
Because now he's taking damage, like you said, that second
Right.
life bar is draining, and that now with the big damage from Deadpool closing in on the victory. But now there's the aspect of Chaos.
And there's the healing from Deadpool, so it looked like he was about to take Deadpool out,
Yeah.
but that healing came in to save Deadpool. And at this point, he's going to have to play it a little bit more risky, even though he's already been playing quite risky.
Yeah, we're already down to 2 minutes and 10 seconds. This fight's going the distance. Look, there we go, a stagger state for Deadpool. Nick Fury down past 6%. He's really hanging in. There we go.
Each time he blocks, it's getting that much closer to taking down Fury there. Okay, he's almost got Deadpool down.
down to 3%, 2%. But there it is. It's
Couldn't
chaos,
quite
man.
do it.
It's the biggest aspect in this game is chaos. Let's see. Duration 1 minute 03. Let's go down to the gaming lounge to the official time.
All right, guys. Duck Slug, if you guys were watching Ryan and I's reaction of that entire thing, we're just like, that was, you had it to the wire, man.
Tried a risky strategy, but didn't work. That's okay.
Smart strategy, though, if it would have paid off. If that last timing second would have hit, I think you would have had it.
Well, I've heard that a loss at Marvel is a win anyway.
You're
so
here,
I'm
exactly.
Happy,
You heard
It's
the
good.
Marvel offices. I love that mentality. Now, would you have stuck with Nick Fury if you had a third one?
I think it's a good option for like the really quick win. I think that's as far as being able to get it on that first aspect of Chaos Switch. That's one of the really good ones. But that timing is really, really tight.
It's tough. All right, Duck Slug, thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
here.
This was great.
It was awesome. Langston Bryan, back to you guys.
Tough stuff. I'm gonna say right now that fight is the front runner for most exciting because that was crazy. I was down to the
Absolutely.
wire. That was nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think?
He almost did it. You heard him say, that timing is tight. You don't have much of a window in order to get that health to switch over, and he's looking to do that basically between Nick Fury's lives there. So he's got an extra layer that he has to compete with. Something else that we couldn't mention during the fight is that our players are a bit more limited than what they might be used to. They don't have all of their mastery points. They only have the bare bones basic in order to compete against Deadpool here. So there's no deep wounds mastery that extends the duration of Nick Fury's bleeds. And, that along with the Tranquility Node taking away his Fury buff, he just didn't quite have the damage to finish things out as well.
Now talk about a little bit more about the timing. You're talking about, I think, like we're talking about, it's about timing. That aspect of Chaos is, like you said, maybe the most crucial thing because you're really kind of rolling the dice with how much damage you're going to take, how much damage do you want to dole out.
Absolutely.
So let's break down the timing that these champions are having to go through.
So it's every 10 seconds that the aspect of Chaos Node is going to switch their health meters, and then it's only about 3 or 4 seconds for them to switch back. So it's not even a consistent timing. They have to kind of keep track of this mentally and hope that they're not taking too much damage at the wrong time.
Yes, well, I hope it's the right time for our third and final competitor. Let's check her out. Hailing from Cary, North Carolina, it's Starfighter 0717. She's a self-proclaimed Marvel Contest of Champions superfan, a purveyor of random witty jokes, and a procrastinator. But she won't put off kicking your butt. Her top champions are Spider-Man, Stark Enhanced, Corvus Glaive, and the new Captain Marvel. Get ready for Starfighter 0717.
All right, we are here with Star. You need to beat 43 seconds.
Yeah.
You have 1 minute warm up. Go ahead and choose your character. Who are you thinking?
I think I'm going to start by trying with Dr. Voodoo.
I love it. Now, you're here at the Marvel offices competing live. How does that feel?
Insane.
Like a dream come true?
A little bit. A dream that I never knew I had and then fell into my lap somehow.
I love that. I love that. All right, Dr. Voodoo, go ahead and start that 1 minute warm up. Ryan, give us the lowdown on Dr. Voodoo.
So Dr. Voodoo is one of Marvel's sorcerers, kind of power to rival that of Doctor Strange, currently in one of my favorite comics we are producing right now, Savage Avengers.
Ooh, all right, here we go. Got that regeneration, which is going to come in handy a lot. Goes to the offensive very fast.
What an iconic costume, too. So good. It's amazing.
Straight to that special right there, power drain. All right, got 30 seconds remaining. Not a lot of damage being done to either one of them. Interesting choice for that HP flip, because it's not going to really change much of anything. Curious if Star will keep Dr. Voodoo for the next one. All right, they go straight back into that special right for the Speared Venom.
He's actually great offensively against Deadpool, doing, comparatively more damage than we've seen.
And that 31 hit combo is huge. All right, there we taking the beating. Hopefully that was on purpose. 3 seconds, 2, 1. All right, go ahead, pause and exit out of that warm up. All right, Star, do you think you'll keep Dr. Voodoo?
I'm not sure. I might switch to someone that does have something to come back if they do go under right away. But I think it could work potentially.
Well, let's go up to that character choice and find out who you will be choosing to see Langston and Brian's opinions on that, because they have a lot of them. Go ahead. Yeah, perfect. Here we go. Now, we saw Iron Man get 43 seconds earlier by Chunky B. That is the time to beat. All right, checking it out. Do you have a favorite at all, Ryan?
I mean, Namor, he's my sweet boy. Look at that widow's peak, those eyebrows. He's so strong, he's so handsome. Look at all that
Ruler
chest.
of the waters. All that chest.
He's so much chest. Love Namor.
Going with Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Going for the Duck Slug special. All right, Langston, Brian, looks like Nick Fury's the choice. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
We have a lot of them, as you said. We have a lot of opinions.
Definitely, yeah.
We're seeing Nick Fury again. Okay, so now what do we think that Star can learn from seeing Nick Fury compete against Deadpool before?
So it didn't work out for Duck Slug, but I think she was able to see that it was close. And again, Star, she's not just trying to take down Deadpool. She's trying to beat Chunky B's time in taking down Deadpool. So although it's a little bit of a riskier strategy, a little bit more difficult to pull off, I think she feels the pressure that she has to, take this risk and try to push it to the limit to take down Deadpool.
Again, 43 seconds, a lot longer, but also a lot shorter than you think. We were back here, even watching it, it would seem like the fight was forever because there was so much action, but it's over in just 43 seconds. So I think maybe it's going to come down to that aspect of chaos and taking advantage of that flip.
Absolutely.
But it's about to go down. It's about to, our third and final competitor, get amped at home. Let's go back down to the gaming lounge. Let's wrap this bad boy up.
All right, Star. It's all right here. 43 seconds to beat. A trip to New York Comic-Con to play live on stage. Are you ready?
I guess so.
In 3, in 2, in 1, fight!
43 seconds to beat. Here we go, our final match.
All right, again, these first 10 seconds, they are crucial. This is when Aspect of Chaos is going to kick in and flip the health meters
already.
I think Star is trying to keep her second life available until after the switch. There we go. Now you can see the regen on Deadpool as well, so that's kind of his first phase throughout the fight.
Oh man, Deadpool back up to near 72. Still, yes, kind of keeping even at 72 health. While Nick Fury down at 38%. Yeah, now we're seeing again, like Nick Fury's the one like, oh, there's that, there's the HP gain, yeah.
Right, now they do switch back again. Now we need to see, Fury going furious basically in order to gain that damage
3%.
take down Deadpool.
There it is. There's
So
that
here we
second
go.
life bar that's going to be dropping down.
Second life. The tranquility timer is ticking away though, and that Fury buff from Nick Fury is going to disappear. There we go. It's gone. And you can see the damage just kind of drops off with that as well.
Okay, now we're looking. Deadpool's down 41%. This is still so even. Here we go. We're already looking at a pretty high time. Again, the issue I think with Nick Fury is that it's so balanced that the fight kind of resets at these lower levels to their HP kind of balancing out again.
Exactly, and there is a way to increase Nick Fury's damage. You can do heavy attacks to stack multiple bleeds, and that will actually give you a bleed passive. And the Tranquility node, it doesn't interact with passives, but we're not seeing that here. You know, if June's able to take advantage of that, get those parries and heavy attacks, that could increase her damage output.
Here we go. Ooh, with almost like an orbital strike. I love it so much. Nick Fury's just a cool character.
He's super cool.
Yeah,
He's super cool.
rad.
He's not winning right
rad
now,
this
but
game.
he is super cool.
Yeah, no, but this is great. I mean, this, again, back and forth. Deadpool staying at 12, but again, it's that regen, that little regen. No, there's the bleed that you were talking about earlier.
Right, and don't forget, this Deadpool has a plus 200% recovery node, so you can see the health just you know, it's going up faster than Nick Fury's bleeds can kind of take
It's
him
just
out.
going the distance.
It
We're
is
already
going
we're
the
down to
distance.
55 seconds left in this fight. Nick Fury and Daredevil having a battle for the ages. This is incredible. This. Oh, here we go. Little split with the punch.
All right, down to 8% health on Deadpool.
20% for Nick Fury. Watch that
Special
aspect
one.
of chaos.
They're both so low at this point. I
That's
feel like
true,
somebody's
yeah.
got to get knocked out in the
Someone's got
next
to get
few
knocked out
seconds
soon.
here.
It's a war of attrition. We're down to 35 seconds. Come down to the final stretch of this fight. That aspect of chaos is going to really cause some trouble. Again, they're so even. Look at this, 8%, 14%.
Right, and Deadpool, he's just regenerating more and more. His regeneration also works off of his power meter. So the more power that he has,
20 seconds,
you can see that health just ticking up faster.
Okay, down to, oh, there's the KO.
Ooh.
The distance, what a battle. The fight duration, 2 minutes,
149
41 seconds.
hits.
That's outrageous, 149 hits. Great stuff. Let's go back and see what our final result is.
Star, that was amazing. Deadpool just kept on regenerating. That was insane.
Part of
You
the
went,
fight design.
you went the distance, though. That was fantastic. If you could have done that a third time, would you kept with Nick Fury?
I think I could have done that. I think in the beginning, if I had let Nick Fury get to the second Nick Fury before the hell switch, that's when it was the mess up, and then it's just like, see if I can kill him, see how far I can go from there.
For sure. That was awesome. Tremendously done. Star, thank you so much for being here. All right, guys, let's check out who our winner is.
All right, there you see our winner for the evening, Chunky B, with a time of 43 seconds. Unbelievably done. Congratulations, Chunky B. Congratulations to all of our competitors, Duck, Slug, and Star, for toughing it out. This challenge is so much fun. This challenge is so cool. I love seeing all the various strategies. Break down, what do you think the keys to victory and maybe some of the keys to defeat were for our competitors?
Well, I think Chunky just set the tone going forward. Everyone else had to kind of adjust their play style and just keep things a little bit more risky. You know, they did what they could, but that time was just so fast. So I think ultimately him going first was actually an advantage in this case.
Yeah, well, this challenge is super fun. Listen, we've had a great time. I've had a great time. We've been in here sweating and watching all of these amazing, amazing matches. Josh, Ryan, down there, what do y'all think, man? It's gonna be. I can't imagine like sitting down there. They're like on this couch. They're not playing the game either. They're
No,
like just kind
no.
of like watching it. And Josh, I know, gets so excited. So I wonder if he's struck Ryan at any point with his sweat and just general bombacity. So, oh, there they are. Yeah. How you guys doing down there? How's it feeling now that you're done with the chance? Is everyone taking a breath of relief down there now that they can relax and not hang out in Deadpool's funhouse?
Yes, we're definitely sweating up here. That was insane. Those matches were crazy. Chunky B going to New York Comic-Con to compete on stage live at the Marvel booth with 8 other contestants, so we'll find out later in the weeks. How does it feel?
Insane, man. Totally cool. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sure my kid is texting me right now. He's super excited, both of them. Hey, guys. I'm mind blown, man. A lot of luck went into it. Deadpool was a little bit more, worked with me a little bit better than those guys. So Thanks, Deadpool.
So, I don't think I've ever heard that before. Awesome. Well, Chunky, congratulations. We can't wait to see you in New York Comic Con. Guys, this is Marvel Contest of Champions Summoner Showdown, brought to you by Kabam. We have 8 more weeks every Wednesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I am Josh Soleil.
Oh, you want me to say I'm Ryan Panagos?
If you want.
Yeah, I can do that.
I'm Josh Soleil.
I'm Ryan,
And this is Marvel.
your universe.
Don't forget, we got